Hi folks, so following on from last week's lesson about what was Jesus like, today we're going to be looking at what did Jesus try and teach people. So what I'd like you to do is watch the following video clip from 0 minutes 57 seconds to 2 minutes 35 seconds, and I'd like you to try and answer these questions either in your books or on a Word document. What are the Gospels? There's a clue here. The clue is that these talk about what Jesus did rather than what he said. Who wrote the New Testament? And the clue is that they are mostly written by the 4 apostles who are known as Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. And how was it decided which books should officially be included in the Bible? Now the following video gives you specific answers to these questions, so if you just press on the video link below, you should be able to play it at your own pace. So pause the video here and please complete this task for me. So today's title is What Did Jesus Teach People? And by the end of today's lesson, I'd like you to be able to describe the teachings of Jesus, to explain the importance of the teachings of Jesus, and to be able to evaluate the importance of these teachings for Christians today. So some extra facts about the New Testament which are going to be important for this lesson include the fact that the New Testament includes possibly the most 6 important teachings of Jesus, other than love thy neighbour. And the rest is letters and poetry written after he died. And there's a final bit in Revelations, which is the last chapter of the Bible, which gives a picture of the end of the world. But occasionally, Jesus did tell a story with a special meaning, which we know as a parable. He said something really special or profound, which Christians today seek to practice, seek to follow in their own Christian lives. One of these occasions where he tells a story with such a special meaning was the Sermon on the Mount, which Matthew wrote down. It's broken up into 6 parts, and these can all be found in the book of Matthew in the New Testament. So each of the following slides 5 to 10 explain one of the 6 areas of the Sermon on the Mount, which can all be found in Matthew. What I would like you to do is for each area, and you can complete your work on worksheet 1, or if you're struggling to access Word, you can copy the worksheet into your books. I'd like you to summarise what teaching Jesus is trying to give to people. I'd like you to try and give 2 or 3 Bible quotes and briefly explain them to me. And I'd like you to explain why this is important to Christians today in a sentence. So you've got 6 boxes to fill in each of your answers to these questions. And I'd like you to try and complete as many of these tasks for each area in no more than 30 minutes. So I'd make sure that you try and answer each of these 3 questions for each 6 areas, but don't spend any longer than 30 minutes doing so. So you can pause the video here and get on with that task, folks. And the last thing I'd like you to do to round off today's lesson is to read the following statement. Jesus' teachings are too unrealistic to be of any use in the modern world. Do you agree? So if you could click the following link to the Padlet area, I'll also include the link in the assignments area for you. And could you please write an answer to why you either agree or disagree with this statement? Then feel free to like someone else's comment who gives a different reason that you also think is a good perspective. Thank you, folks.